Hey guys, this is Wonks Willie, and we are playing Amnesia, and we're continuing on, and I hope you can come along for the ride. Let's get started. So, when I left off, I made it to the cistern, so we're just kind of hanging out here in the cistern. I think I remember a great deal of how this worked, because I played it before, but a great deal of clarity on what I have to do at this part, because I think I played this maybe like a month ago. I think I played this last month ago. What? Why you give me option if it doesn't work? Okay, what do I have to grease? What do I have to grease? What do I have to grease? Never mind, after I made that whole comment about knowing what I'm doing and then doing this. Yeah, alright. I know I have to grease that gear, I don't know why. You know what really grinds my gears when you can't grease the gear? Can I just look? What? What? Okay. It's working. It's working. Alright. So, I don't really have a choice. I remember with this, you can only go through the middle way, so let's go through the middle way. The middle Milky Way. Middle Milky Way. Go through that way. Alright, so, yeah.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
Hey!
The shade will hurt much less than that, I assure you.
Right, can I move these? Okay.
Hey!
My computer freaks out. So, I can move this one. So it's by the pipe, it's a little bit under the pipe.
Teach me how to do it.
Where's this one? Alright, so the way that you get past this puzzle is you have to look at what this is. It's kind of like bar and chain, and see how far it is away from the pipe, which is how I usually locate where it's at. So that's only a little bit above the pipe, and to go ahead, this one's a little bit. Okay, yeah. No. Derped out there a little bit. Okay, now this one. And the water's working now. Awesome. Alright. Do I need to do that?
Herbert, how did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he
Hey!
want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
Gosh dang that light. You know, when you play this in pitch darkness, kinda. I just went through that like nothing. Okay. it goes up. Just want to fix that one. Is there any oil down here? Right.
Daniel, is that you?
Wooden crank.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? What are you doing? Alexander. I know there's oil down there. Or one of these. There we go. To avoid a little bit of subplot in case a monster shows up out of nowhere, I'm gonna read this. Well, actually, I'm gonna leave it to your imagination because I don't have to read it, because I know what I'm doing. But to your imagination, you can read it if you want. But yeah. Alright, let's continue moving on. Krakatoa. Yes, I am a cracker. Cracker. Right, these all have to be connected somehow. So I'm gonna look at this. A lot of these are just connecting, so that one has to go here. Okay, that's fine. Has to head down here. And when I don't know what to do, I usually just guesstimate. Alright, so everything's working now. I hope that was a very simple... Really? Really? Okay. Oh, that thing is in the way. Alright. Coolio. And I think I can set these both down now. I just need to pick my poison on which way I want to go. That way's blocked. Oh, you can open that way. Usually I just throw rocks over. Or... fail. Might just record that out. yeah, when you start seeing me throwing rocks incorrectly, that's when it gets edited out. Who am I kidding? I hardly edit anything out. I just expect you guys to deal with it. But it's okay, because usually you do deal with it. I mean... Oh my Atlanta. I guess I'm gonna go probably the other way first. Oh, I only need one rock. I picked up all those rocks for nothing. Oh well. The cistern continues. So there's a water monster here, of course. But your main priority. I'll let this finish.
Serving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
A little bit of lag there. Oh, great.
7th of August, 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
Alright. So I got this one working. Now to go to the next one. Alright. What a second note.
8th August, 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying. But Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
What you mean? Okay, I only need one more note. I'll be fine. Alright.
9th August, 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
Alright. I think I'm gonna end it here. Seeing as how we went through 2 rooms, I think we got a lot of progress done in a short amount of time. So, like and favorite if you enjoyed this video, and hope to see you next video. Okay, see you, bye!